Hey, what's up? So my name's Julia, and basically today's video is gonna be how to dress like you're a hype beast when you have no money. And so I'm gonna be breaking down kind of my own thoughts on streetwear and how to look more streetwear in your style. And yeah, so I've literally filmed this intro like 4 times already. I haven't liked how it turned out, so I'm just gonna keep it simple. Let's get into the video. Okay, sorry for the super bad lighting. I think it's like 4:30 and it's basically like almost dark outside. I'm just gonna start from the bottom to the top of an outfit. Tip number 1, the shoes. So generally, in terms of like a lot of the trends I see in streetwear, I'd recommend getting a really versatile pair of shoes. And so if you can't spend like $70 to $100 on like Adidas or Nike or Fila, like, which is completely fine, I would suggest going to like Forever 21 or Shein or kind of just sites like those where there are a lot more cheaper deals, and getting like a white or black pair of sneakers. And as long as they don't have a logo or brand on it, you can pair them with a ton of like streetwear outfits and just outfits in general. And yeah. Alright, so my second tip is the socks. So while most people like probably don't consider it, like socks are super important. If you have the right pair of socks, like if you have a really unique or just kind of weird pair of socks, it can transform your outfit from like a 9 to a 10. So I know, like, personally I'm a big fan of like bright neon socks, and I feel like with those kind of socks, even if they don't particularly like go with your outfit, they're really trendy, so like they'll still go with your outfit, if that makes sense. And socks are like $1 or cheaper. Especially when wearing chunkier sneakers, you need like kind of a really bold pair of socks to complement with that. For example, my Filas, usually I wear like either like dad socks, which look really janky with regular shoes, but like if you wear like a pair of like thicker socks or brighter socks, it'll just really complement like the chunky sneaker. Next tip number 3 is about the bottoms. It's either I wear a pair of jeans or kind of like a jogger like shape pair of pants when I do more streetwear outfits. And so for jeans, I really recommend like a medium washed ripped jean. I have a pair of like girlfriend jeans and I just love them. I think just like a pair of jeans that aren't super skinny but aren't super baggy is like, that's just the best base to build on. Joggers, what I've figured out is that you can take like the really like the sweatpants that just go straight down. They don't have a cuff at the bottom. Like honestly, I think they're a little awkward to walk in because like they just swish around your ankles, but you can take those and I'll insert a clip, but basically you can fold and roll them up into a jogger like shape, and that would save you so much money because then you don't have to buy joggers. If you add a belt or like a belt chain to a pair of pants, it adds like so much more. And especially like the more you add to an outfit, as long as it actually looks good, then it makes you look more legit and like you know what you're doing. So personally, I go with silver a lot more just because I think that a lot of my like more streetwear outfits are more like they're cooler toned. And this is just a belt I got this like when I was 12. It's from the children's place. Like I think it's literally just my hobby to go and dig around old clothes, and then they just feel new. Then they just feel like new clothes. Like, I'm not wrong, right? Just next category is the top. Maybe it's just like my own preference. I wear like a ton of like oversized baggier tops, and you can definitely pull together like a streetwear outfit with a tighter top. I'll give you like my 2 combos that I use. So one of them is like with that pair of girlfriend jeans, what I do is I pair like a pretty oversized sweatshirt with it, or like a pretty oversized jacket. And what that does is it helps like complement the proportion. So if the jeans were too skinny, sometimes like it's a little disproportionate in my opinion. And if the jeans are baggy, then I look like a mess. So that's why I really like my pair of girlfriend jeans, because I really like oversized tops and I can wear them really well together. So kind of the second combo is just playing a lot more on like more extreme proportion. So for example, if you wore like cargo, utility pants, or like joggers, kind of like a wider, looser style, you can pair like a tighter top with it, for example like a bodysuit or a halter. And if you want, you can still like put an oversized jacket over that, but it has to have more shape, like a bomber jacket or like a jean jacket that kind of goes in at the bottom. So there's also a tip I want to give you, and it's something that, like, I learned on Instagram, and it's a little janky, it's a little ratchet, but that's okay. It's when you have a really oversized crew neck, what you can do is if you wear a bra with a stronger band, you can tuck the bottom of the crew neck into the top. In contrast to tucking that crew neck into your jeans, it's just a lot less bulkier and the proportion looks a lot nicer. It's not always super comfortable, it depends on like your standards, but if it was just like an event or a dinner or something, then I can usually deal with it, and I don't really feel it that much. Next tip, whatever number we're on, I'm like a huge fan of a black cap. So black caps, especially if you put them over your hair, put your hair in a low ponytail and pull some strands out, they can go with like any kind of streetwear outfit. They kind of give you like a more tomboy look sometimes, and they can frame your face really nicely and just really add to an outfit. Number 7, just kind of something I picked up this summer is this fanny pack, and it's just a white plastic leather fanny pack, but what I love to wear over are just like black or any solid color t-shirt, and what it does is it just adds to an outfit again, just like a belt or a belt chain. Makes you look more legit, like you know what you're doing. If you get it unbranded, like it literally does not have a logo on it, then people can't tell whether it's expensive or cheap. Tip number 9, I like to mix really cheap pieces of clothing with more expensive ones. So like, for example, if I'm wearing a pair of Fila's and then I have kind of a more expensive looking crossbody, or I have like a Champion hoodie on, I think my Fila's and my Champion hoodie, that's the only thing I splurged on. That's literally it. Yeah, and when people see you with like more expensive items, then they just assume everything you're wearing is expensive. Last thing is bright colors. So I think it's like really trending right now, and I'm a big fan. But if you wear brighter colors, then they just really add more like eye-catching qualities to your outfit, and overall I would highly recommend. So bright colors, for example, socks or like sweatshirts. I have this orange neon sweatshirt, and if I pair it right, I really like how it looks. Alright, thanks for watching. Literally, my first YouTube video is like a mess. Like and subscribe even if you didn't like it and you don't want to subscribe. Okay, I'm editing that out. Okay, literally ask me any other questions you have below. Thanks for making it till here.